Hey, I'm Erin. If you're new to the channel, I teach virtual assistants how to run thriving businesses. And part of running a thriving business is knowing how to handle some of the more frequently requested tasks that clients ask of us. So today we are talking about social media management. Here's how this works. I'm going to give you a prompt. You are actually going to do the task, and then you're going to come back and compare your results to mine. Now, I'm not saying my way is my way or the highway. It's certainly not the only way to do tasks, but my goal and my hope is that by showing you how I get certain tasks done, it will help spark some of your own creative juices and maybe teach you a new tool or process as we go about doing this. So here's your prompt. You are a virtual assistant for a local bakery. They're launching a new line of cupcakes and they want you to create a social media post for their Instagram account about it. And they want the post to be both engaging and informative. All right, so that is your prompt. I'm giving you a lot of freedom in this particular prompt. I am going to give you 4 tips to help you craft this. And I want you to keep these 4 tips in mind because the 4 tips I'm about to give you are solutions that you want to be using for all, if not all of your clients. All right, the first thing you want to do is research. So theoretically, you'd want to look at another bakery's existing social media pages and understand their tone and their style. If this were a real client, you would be focusing on the bakery that you're working for to match said tone and style. Research is always going to be the first thing that you do. Second thing, I want you to then craft the post itself. So I leave that up to you. You're going to actually make the post itself, and then you're going to come back and compare your results to mine. Step number 3, focus on the visuals. We always want to be focused on high quality photos or videos of the product itself. In this case, it will be of cupcakes that are visually appealing and relevant to your client. And step number 4, the last but not least, you will schedule the post. You're not actually going to be scheduling this to Instagram, but if I were a real client, you would be scheduling it to my Instagram. Without further ado, I want you to take just 5 to 10 minutes with those 4 tips in mind to come up with a post for your bakery client. Okay, so I'm pretending like I'm looking at my own client's Instagram because the first thing we want to do is get their vibe, see if they use colors. This particular person doesn't use that much text, and when she does, it's all white. So I'm pulling up my favorite editor, which is canva.com. If you don't already have Canva, you can use plenty of their free templates. They have including but not limited to Instagram templates to peruse. So I'm gonna focus on a cherry blossom cupcake. I know I didn't give you guys any direction, but I live in DC, so does this baker, and we're coming up on cherry blossom season. So perusing again, just to make sure I'm on the right mark, she definitely doesn't use graphics, she uses real images. And if she uses text, which is pretty limited, she uses it in white. So again, I always wanna make sure that as the designer, the manager, that I'm mimicking my client's style and vibe. So I'm gonna keep my text very simple as well. Cherry blossom cupcakes, I'm just advertising what it is. And the text can be a little hard to see. So hot tip for Canva, you can actually in the Elements tab, Google just the phrase dark blur and make the text a little bit easier to see by adding that dark color. Hopefully this was a helpful video. I do have other videos about social media management on the VA task playlist. So be sure you're looking at the playlist itself. Try to update these as frequently as possible. If you guys have any specific tasks that you want training on, leave me a comment below because I try to make those for you guys as the requests come in too.